Alright class, today we're going to talk about how we can help conserve natural resources by practicing the 3 R's: reducing, reusing, and recycling. These actions are super important because they help us take care of the earth and make sure we don't use up all of its valuable resources too quickly. Let's start with reducing. When we reduce, we try to use less of something. For example, instead of using a lot of water when you brush your teeth, you can turn off the tap while brushing to save water. Reducing can also mean using less electricity by turning off lights when you leave a room or not wasting food. When we reduce how much we use, we help make sure there's enough of these resources for everyone, now and in the future. Reducing is about being mindful of how much we consume and only using what we really need. Next is reusing. Reusing is when we take something that might normally be thrown away and find a new use for it. For example, instead of throwing away old jars, you can use them to store small toys or pencils. Reusing helps us avoid wasting resources and keeps items out of landfills. By reusing things like clothes, toys, and containers, we help reduce the need to make new items, which saves resources like water, energy, and materials. Finally, there's recycling. Recycling is when we take old materials like paper, plastic, and glass and turn them into something new. This process helps us reduce waste and conserve resources because we don't need to use as many new materials from the earth. When you throw paper into the recycling bin, it can be turned into new paper products. The same goes for plastic bottles and metal cans. By recycling, we can keep using resources over and over again, instead of throwing them away after just one use. These 3 R's, reducing, reusing, and recycling, are all part of a bigger system that helps conserve natural resources and reduce waste. When we think about patterns in how we use things, we can find ways to cut back on waste and make smarter choices for the environment. We can see these cycles all around us, like when a plastic bottle gets recycled into something new instead of sitting in a landfill for hundreds of years. So why does all of this matter? If we keep wasting natural resources, we could run out of important things like clean water, fresh air, and materials to build homes or grow food. That's why conservation is so important. It helps protect these resources for the future. By practicing the 3 R's, we can all do our part to help the planet. Now here's something to think about. If we all started reducing, reusing, and recycling more, how do you think it would change the world? What kinds of things do you think would be different if everyone worked together to conserve our resources?